You're watching a Nova Video Podcast.
I'm Gary Glassman from Providence Pictures, producer, writer, and director of Nova's The Bible's Buried Secrets.
I'm Tristan Baracco, associate producer and senior researcher. Ever since the 17th century, scholars, mostly European scholars, have been thinking about who wrote the Bible and questioning whether or not it was really God or Moses. My background is in biblical archaeology and biblical studies, and this is widely accepted that many people wrote the Bible over a long period of time.
The writing of the Bible becomes a dramatic part of the story. It was an important part of creating a people called Israel and finding their God. We wanted to make sure that we put faces and places and action to the actual writing of the Bible. And it was very important to show different people over different times, depicting them in different styles of clothing, different dress, different locations, to really bring home that idea that there were multiple groups of people writing over centuries.
We wanted to film in Israel because we knew we could find people who could write Hebrew there. And secondly, we wanted people who were professional scribes, people who actually draw or write Torah scrolls today. So we had our production manager in Israel contact some scribal schools and get some of their students, and I think maybe some instructors too, to be our recreation actors. And most of the scribes you see are either rabbis or sofrim scribes. The scribes that we used in our recreation are used to writing Hebrew as you see today. What we had them write is a form of Hebrew that was used at the time of David and Solomon, Josiah, and other Israelite kings. It looks quite different. Unless you see the evolution of the script, you wouldn't know that the two were related. Basically what I did was just to sit down with them with this script chart and tell them, this is an Aleph, this is an A, this is a Bet, this is a B, this is a Gimel, this is a G, and so forth. They were pretty quick studies.
We wanted to be able to film in great detail. When you think about writing, it's not exactly an action scene, but to get the detail of the texture and the ink going onto the page and the scribe holding the quill, and we put a lot of attention to all of the fabrics and the surfaces, and we shot in beautiful HD, so we knew that there was going to be a beauty and attraction to that, so we wanted to be able to film extremely close up. And Tristan, being a PhD from Harvard, didn't want to be attacked by other PhDs who could actually recognize that stuff.
It's true, and they will. I hope people can look past the fact that we're presenting the idea that God did not write the Bible, or Moses did not write the Bible, and appreciate instead that the Bible was written through the great effort of a lot of people, and it was written to address specific problems and in reaction to historical events. And I think there should be a reverence in that.
That's exactly right. I mean, I find it very inspiring that this was an endeavor that took place over centuries by many people grappling with the same question of who are we here in this world and how can we leave this world a better place? And I find that very inspiring.